when I share with you guys some of the play dates we're going to be on, um, let me just say this. Dating is one thing. What we went through with trafficking and daycare and foster care, massage bar, hotels, drugs, milk campaign, the Cherry Mayhem case, the tobacco industry, sexualization of children, food and safety, Walt Disney World, sporting events, Olympics, wrestling, and Cracker Barrel and constructive discharge and all the things that go on. We met with every police officer. So when I say if they're going on a date, they're going to have an escort, that's the whole point. They're not allowed to be around certain individuals for a lot of reasons because of safety issues. Because they're, first of all, they have to go through drug background checks and all kinds of stuff just to get to the level we're at. What I mean is, there are a lot of people online in cybersecurity issues that are going on right now as we speak that are of everyone's concern. It's a PSA, public safety alerts everywhere about dangerous situations that some of your friends may have been put in. Who knows what any of you have been through. If you have gotten to the point where some of us are at, where there's been sexual abuse, throwing somebody out on the highway, I mean, there's all kinds of risk and dangers right now that are very, very relevant. So, the reporting process, if you don't understand how to report an assault, you have to report it to a police officer. You have to have some kind of police report. Up to this point, a lot of people make up accusations. They have to have a police report. I mean, they really do. In truth, a lot of the accusations and threats, while reality for some of us, they have to have a police report. Okay? It's they have to have something tangible. They can't just say, 30 years later, I was abused. I mean, for children under 18, it is a reality though, because we're abused in this, we're underage. And the underage children that were abused in it, there's trauma issues, there's abuse issues, there's nightmares, there's all kinds of issues. So to me, I mean, we can have that conversation. It's just not a conversation I like to have every day, especially when it comes to the level of abuse that some of us encountered and confronted. So, I just wanted to address my Facebook page because there's been a lot of accusations made on Facebook and cybersecurity issues and threats that I'm just gonna I'm gonna leave it right there. Some of you guys got to be very careful with the information that what we've been through, the sexual abuse and the abuse. I mean, it's very, very touchy topic as it is. I mean, I did not like what we went through. Not one day. We were confronted with a pedophile. We were confronted with a lot of abuse issues. So I'm just making you all aware of it. They cannot just attack these kids. We are foster children. We have confronted these abusers before. And they are and there's a lot of people at the restaurants and some of these hotels that can be, they don't want the information out. And sadly enough, that information's everywhere. In fact, the more you know, the better, especially when it comes to these type of issues. You got to know what's going on, all the safety issues. To be fully aware of what's going on makes you better, wiser, and smarter, by the way. To be more street smart, the prostitution ring itself, Project Pennsylvania, says it all. So you got to know what you need to know, and you need to know it for your own safety. You need to know the truth, and that's the way it is. So that's some of the issues: public sexualization of children, Department of Education, stuff, on and on and on.